Okay guys, this is my next ladder match. Going up against the Empire. Um, really, not too sure what to expect when it comes to the Empire. I don't like human factions or any humanoid style factions, so I don't play them. But anyway, let's get to the deployment. These are Outriders. They only shoot forward. I thought they were Pistoliers because I watch too much DAW and I don't play Empire. And yeah. That's going to be the first mistake. It's not really a mistake. It doesn't really come into play in this game, but it worries me more than it should in the late game, thinking that they are Pistoliers. He comes out hard with Carl. This is a pretty cookie cutter build. I think he's done this a lot. He's going to try to use Carl as a big terror monster. He's going to jump in and try to get low leadership stuff off the field. Anything that separates from our core leadership. He's going to come in and goon, and he's going to heal with his healing wizard back here. He's got 3 war wagons. He has 5 spear, 5 swords, Sigmar Sons. Here we try to pull a trick on him. We come in with all these schemes from behind. We were going to loop around and cut him off too, but the spears were moving up too fast. We'd been seen. We poisoned him and tried to get the mana core on him, but he's having none of it. Like, he turned around as soon as he saw the summon. This is a bit of a mismicro. I have my groups in a locked formation, and I hate that. I don't usually play like that, but for some reason I did that this map, and it screwed up my separation. But it really doesn't matter right here for what we're doing. We're not fighting an infantry engagement. We move our skinks up because that's exactly what we brought them for. The 300 gold. We want to take shots to the face. They're trying to get the Manticore, and at this point I know I'm not going to catch Carl, but he's standing still, so I feign still to Carl. I shoot his wagons with poison, and I attack with my Manticore, so I don't lose full value. He gets in here and just goes to work. Carl has to come down now. He has to do something. They have to stop, so they have to shoot these command skinks. There's no infantry to intercept over here. We're going to push them all the way back off the field. At the same time, all of our skinks just coming up in a bundle in straight lines. This is that stupid skirmish thing again, but it works to our advantage. If they would have shot at us, there wouldn't have been a whole lot of them. We're getting hit. We're going to roll our Stiletons in. All this infantry coming down the hill now. This is bad. We're not going to be able to hold it all off. So we're going to put 2 Saurus in here, get on these spears, just make a wedge. And then we're going to throw our dinos in there to try to block up the left-hand side. Even if it's spears, even if it's chevron spears, we don't care. We got to do something about it. And this is what we brought them for. I mean, we brought them to, as a catch-all. We missed micro this one. He's kind of standing still. I still haven't noticed that my skink cohorts are on skirmish, and they're running around like a bunch of idiots, and they're getting in the way of my command skinks. But I think I eventually corrected. But I realize what he's going to try and do. He's going to try and skirmish all he can. So I got to give him something to try to kill with Carl. So I bring out my leadership pack out of the woods, and he comes in. But then I turn all these guys off skirmish and just completely focus on Carl. So we're going to get another huge blast on Carl and force him to heal again. We're just trying to run him magic. Because if you try to catch that stupid wizard, he's just going to keep running. He's going to block. He's just going to shoot you to death. So you shoot what he gives you an opportunity to shoot. Don't waste your ammo. If you see I pull my units back, I make most of them stop shooting. We're pouring poison in over here because they need the help. We're pulling poison in here because they kind of need the help. Here we're staggering retreat and non-retreat, and we realize I realize that this is like the only thing holding this horde back, so we pour a little fire in here. But if he's gonna sit his cavalry here, we're gonna do this. We're gonna pour that in there. And I didn't point it out, but that one set of main regular skinks made it all the way back here. Most of the damage that's done to all that is due to one unit of skinks. Now I'm falling back. They are off a skirmish again. We're falling back in staggered formation. We're creating a horseshoe, a concave. We got to draw this infantry. We've lost any sort of semblance of a line. We never really had one. Our lord's up here anchoring the right-hand side, and he's pulling things in and around. So we have basically a brick in the middle of the river, and he's having to break around us, and that's what we want. We're creating pockets, and we're just shooting all of his infantry into pieces as they come in piecemeal. Same time, we're giving Carl some place to look. He's looking at this lord. He's going to kill this little lord, but he's I think less than 700 with all of his stuff stripped off, and that's where he's at now. He's in here with his Pistolodon. He's in here with a handful of swords here and there, and they're not breaking because we have this leadership. So we're poking at Carl. he's going to take a couple of, look, he just took 200 from the Pistolon. So he's taking damage now. We got him down to the ceiling cap. And he's out here fighting dinosaurs at the same time. Outriders still shooting into these Pistolodons. And they've been racking up kills, they've been terror routing things. So they're in here. He's going to finally kill my lord. He brings his wizard in here to chase him off when he finally does run. He's healed him, but he's going to reach his healing cap with this heal. His wizard's going to chase off my lord. Bastillodon's going to keep charging Carl, keep punching him in his face. Actually, I think maybe Carl kills this one. Yeah, we got the Skink Chief online. We still have our caster online. Our caster either has one more Flock of Doom in him or no more Flocks of Doom. He may be out. Here's the Flock of Doom. They cast another Flock of Doom up here on like 4 groups of spears and got really good value. Here he's not getting that great of value, so he doesn't have very many kills. But we're just staying on Carl's ass right here. We're recharging him, and he's coming over here to get into these skinks, terror out them, and maybe get our caster if he can. But we're out of magic now. I leave him in, and I pull my skinks out to poison him again. We want to trap him on the ground. We're killing a couple of the Sigmar sons. He's still. I'm not aware of these Temple Guard, so we pull both Temple Guard forward. We're gonna catch him. I was hoping for more RNG here, but realistically, I should have just pulled him back. I should have tried to pull him back into the spears because he's dedicated to killing. He doesn't really notice what's going on. Here we've got one Bastillodon standing strong in the back. Both swords have routed. We're using our skinks anywhere and everywhere we can. We're just coming in and out of these spears, using Bastillodon to try to terror out stuff. Our skinks chief is standing strong. He's shooting at Carl. He's trying to keep Carl poisoned, and he's shooting at anything that comes in range, really. Here's a couple of missed micros. We're trying to get on wagons. We're trying to stop him from charging us. Carl pops his speed buff. He's way on his micro. He's getting the hell out of there. And at this point, they're focusing down the last of our dinos, but they've been shooting at our dinos this whole time. The war wagons are out of ammunition, and most of them have been routed off, broken. We've been shooting at them with anything as they come close, so they doesn't have much ammunition left. Outriders do. They're still shooting at our dinosaurs, but we've done a lot of work. He comes in, and we rout off his swords, but he terror outs off these skinks finally at half health. But we're still poking, we're shooting, and now we're going to double charge with these Bastillodons to get the bonus. He misses and routs. The other one gets Carl square in the face. Our swords are coming in to assist, and Bastillodon goes feral. So it's an extra 8 attack. That's not bad for us. I think it's an extra. No, I'm sorry. That's not an extra 8 attack. Now he's going to pull out because he's done what he wanted. He terror out everything. He doesn't want to give them a charge bonus. He's going to pull out. He's still got some decent health left. And we're just shooting. We're shooting anywhere we can. We're almost out of ammunition with everything. But the Skink Chief's still standing strong with ammunition. He can kill Carl all by himself if he has to. So we're not going to be too reserved with the ammunition we have left on our skinks. We want to poison and shoot down all this garbage because it can cause a problem for us later if he decides to draw Kaidas. And right now he's dropping down. He's trying to terror out this stuff and keep it from coming back. Anytime he drops on the ground, we're going to shoot at him with everything if we get a chance. If he's going to slow down, we're going to shoot at him. Other than that, we're going to shoot at this stuff. You know, we want to shoot as much of this off the field as we can. But if he comes down, we're going to shoot at him. And he comes in with his life caster. Maybe he thought that these were skinks too, but this is suicide here. He's killed his caster. He may not have had any more ones in magic, but he's drawing away now. He's trying to get away, and there's nothing here to support or to discourage us from shooting at him. So anywhere he goes, we're just filling him full of lead. The last little bit of shots. He comes in to try to get my Skink Chief because that's my last little bit of leadership. But my Skink Priest does a good duck and dive here. And he takes a hit here, but we're already pathing him out of this garbage and back into support a Temple Guard. And the last of our ammunition on the Chameleon Skink, we're just going to keep firing. He terror outs out, but he's going to turn right back around. But the Jade Wizard tries to stop him from doing that. He's going to charge him. We see him coming in. We full focus fire, and we just gat him down. And at this point, balance of power is pretty well in our favor, but he's stabilized. So I just decided to shatter him. All this stuff starts to shatter and break away. Most of it's shattered, but he's still holding power. Like it's not waning anymore. And with what he has left, plus Carl, he could potentially, because I have no ammunition save for the skink, he could potentially use his outriders to kill my skink, and then try and kill what's left of my temple guard, because he's got some decent ammunition left. He might could do that, and then just terror out everything else with Carl. But he lands here and gets crushed by your skinks, and that's the game. Another good game where we subverted their expectations. You know, they brought something that really didn't work out too well against us. They got decent kills, but like I said, it's all against skinks. Outriders, they didn't get many kills. To be fair, they were shooting dinos, but look at the dinos. Obistilodon left to his own devices and spears, till he dies, usually won't get but 30 kills anyway. So he really didn't do a lot. He did have ammo in the late game. I didn't have any leadership. He could have cracked my leadership, shot these dinos maybe, and still won, depending on how much of this infantry he could have rallied. If he could have rallied a lot of this infantry, which a lot of it had shattered at the end, but he might could have pulled off a victory. He might, but he sacrificed that Jade Wizard, and unless he was completely out of ammunition, I think he might should have tried to keep him alive. But you know, it takes a lot to get one of those regrowths off. So maybe he just knew he didn't have enough for a regrowth, so he just threw him back in the fight. But yeah, that's the game, guys. Hope you enjoy. Like, you know, comment. Let me know what you think. Appreciate it. Catch you on the next one.